Hello, my name is Natalia Bokareva, and I would like to share some information about myself. I used to work in an international company for more than 20 years. I have developed from basic engineer into the leader of the department. I used to work in Hewlett-Packard, Microsoft, NSC, Alcatel-Lucent. I used to travel abroad in many countries and working with many countries as well. So I was considering myself the person of the world actually. And in 2021, it happened to me that I said, okay, I'm not living my life, and I need to change. I was already, since 1 year, I made a deal actually with universe that I will be focusing on self-development, and when I finish this, still working in Microsoft back then, and then I said, but when I finish cleaning as much as possible of my inner loads, let's say it this way, or the blocks, then universe would allow me to leave. This is what our guru Paramahamsa Vishwananda keeps saying: when you love your job, you can quit. So that's the deal exactly that I did back in 2020 with Microsoft, or with myself and universe actually, that I will focus on self-development. That being loving the job that I'm doing, loving the people, helping people, accepting the people the way they are, and facing whatever challenges with the open mind and open heart, and learn to live with open heart, not closed heart that I used to do. And when that happened in 2021, I got permission to leave Microsoft, and so I did. And to change the atmosphere and to understand what I want to do, because I definitely didn't want to do the corporation work anymore. So I left for nothing, so I had no other plans what to do, and I quit, and I came to Bali, and Bali transformed me. Like in less than 1 month, I started to feel the energies and feel the people, and I got into the environment. I lived actually in the house of the priest, and he was healing already people, and a lot of people were coming to him. And I was first looking at what he was doing, and then I asked him if I could check what he's doing and feel and tell him what it is and how it is. And so I did, and so I got to practice. So I was sitting in the meditation in the temple, I was getting some instruments, and then automatically after getting it, like 5 minutes later, there were people coming and I could use them, the instruments that the gods gave me. So it was like direct, God give you an instrument, and exactly he gives you the person on whom you want to practice. And this is how it all started. And during this 5.5 months in Bali, the priest I lived in the house of, he told me it's like your progress is as though you were practicing for 5 years. So it was really, really intense, and I was thinking to myself back then that most probably I got some overdue credits from the universe that I need to pay back. And so since then I'm healing people and I'm helping people. I can feel with my body what is happening. I can see the past lives, I can see the karmic programs or some scaric programs or whatever. So I can feel whatever is blocking at the moment, and I continue healing people now. But then the gods came back to me and said that, okay, so that's just you're doing just a little bit of what you are supposed to do. Your soul, your atma, the mission that it has on this planet. And so I was requested to launch a course, and the course needs to happen in 2 languages. So one will be in Russian to cover the Russian-speaking population, and the second one will be in English. So whoever speaks English could join as well. And we got a blessing from our guru, from Paramahamsa Vishwananda, for this course. And he wanted to give the blessing especially for the 2 languages, and so we did it in 2 languages. So the course in English will start on 11th of October, and it will continue till the beginning of November. It will be quite intense. You will have classes 3 days a week, Friday, Sunday, Saturday. And the idea of the course is actually, as the godmother said, is to help the people who already understand that they need to wake up, but not yet fully waken up, to help them. Because the self-transformation is quite challenging, especially if you do not understand the logic of how it needs to be done. So for example, if you start working on your emotions and to control your emotions, or you overly control emotions or suppress your emotions, that's already leading to a lot of the problems in your body with your health and everything. But to understand the cause of the problem, that are your fears, your limitations, the blockages that you are not, or the karmic programs. So the source of your problem is not in the physical body. This is a consequence already. So the source of your problem is somewhere in the emotional body, or energetic body, or at the karmic level, or in the ancestor bloodline program. So there are many reasons behind, but only if you understand the source of the problem, you can fix it. Otherwise, you are just trying to patch the consequences. And it's like, if you have a problem with the blood, and the blood is having a problem to stop when you have a wound. So if you are putting plaster, and then a new plaster, and a new plaster, so it's not really helping. You need to work with your blood and with the structure of your blood for the blood to stop. So that is the same story. So if you do not know the universal laws of how the universe is operated, unfortunately, in the school nobody teaches us that. So if you do not understand that, it's a little bit difficult for you to live, because you keep breaking the laws, but because you don't know them. But if you, and then you bear the consequences of breaking the laws, right? But because you don't know, you cannot change. So by understanding the laws of the universe, by cleaning first your fears, and I hope you all understand karma dharma, but by cleaning all your fears, you will understand which fears are causing which emotions. When you learn to manage your emotions, to live through emotions, to integrate the emotions, then you could go further to understand your body, your sensitivity, and how to release these blockages through the movements, through the voice, through different techniques to understand and to have a higher sensitivity. So your intuition is talking to you, is able to talk to you through your body, because body never lies. Your mind can create a lot of illusions, something in your head, but body knows exactly what your soul wants and what your soul doesn't want. And to be able to hear your body, to be able to hear your intuition, you need to learn. But before doing that, you need to clean the fears and all, and emotions and everything, to understand what is the true thing. You need to connect to your inner baby and talk to your inner baby to understand what state you are actually in. And that again, we are not taught to do that in the school, in our life. We are taught to control and to suppress whatever we feel and do whatever other people want us to do. So we will also deal with the how environment is influencing us, and how to let go of these dependencies of who thinks and says what about us, and which information we are eating actually into our body. So we will do that, and then we will try to understand what is our true nature. So another way where you can get the sources of energy, where you lose your energy voluntarily or involuntarily. So what is the things that you really want to do and really need to do, because this is what makes you happy, and the God wants you to be happy, and how you contribute to the world. Because if inside of you you have only that much of love, just a handful, only this amount of love you can receive and give, and then we go around and look for this love from outside. But even if we find, as we think, somebody who can love us, but remember, you can receive only that much. So unless you grow this love inside of you, you cannot receive more and you cannot give more. And if you give to the world the negativity, the fears, the anger, the suppressed emotions and everything, so this is what the world is giving back to you. So if you want to change your life, you need to start from inside. And this is the course, this is what the course is all about, to help you to clean what you have accumulated in the lifetime, and not even one lifetime but several lifetimes, and to let go of your fears, to understand how it all works, from the universal law, from how the fears and emotions get into your physical body and impact your health. Like if you have a pain here and there, why, what caused this pain? And then you will do also the next thing you will do to understand what your true nature is, and how to live your life based on this. So to be able to fully express yourself, not to suppress what you're supposed to do, to really follow the path of your Atma, and this way to be happy and change your life around you. Because as I said, whatever you give to the world is giving back to you. So if you are vibrating on the negativity, on the fears, so this is the vibration level that will attract the same vibration to your life. But we all want to be content with ourselves, to be happy, truly happy, not authentically happy, but truly happy. So we need to understand what makes us happy, how we can return our resource back, and then really learn how we want to serve to the world, because we are part of the big world, we are part of the nature of the planet, and how we contribute. Are we contributing by increasing fear, anguish and anger, or we are contributing the world with the love? So are we balancing the energy to the positive or to the negative part? So that's what we are going to talk about. And when we clean ourselves and we come to understand how we want to serve the world, how we want to serve us better, then our life becomes much happier, because we will grow this internal love and connection to the bigger one, to the unity. So currently the world is forcing us, the environment is forcing us for the separation. So these are good, these are bad, these are enemies, these are friends. But in reality, the first universal law says that we are all one. So it's a law of unity. By understanding that, we will understand how we impact the bigger one, the bigger picture. And there is no small persons. We are all contributing to the world, to the one. So if you are angry and you are a drop of anger in a big ocean, and there are many people who are sending anger into the big ocean, you will have tsunami, and then the planet will have to clean itself. If there is too much negativity and pain and suffering, the planet will start sending us, or continue to send us, some negative experiences, the force majeures, the tsunamis, waters, and everything. So that's how it works. So do not diminish what you are doing and how you are contributing to the world. So this is that's a little bit about the course, and it's for everybody. If you want to change the way you live, if you want to change how you're working or where you're working, and to understand where you are in this world, and how to better serve yourself, how to better serve the planet, what to do in this world. Maybe you want to create something new and you don't know what. So this is actually for everybody, because by changing ourselves, this is where we start to changing the life that we have, to changing the people that we have around us. So all of that is really starting from yourself. So join us and start your changes now, because today you are starting building your tomorrow. So if you don't change today, tomorrow will not change. Everything what you have today, and if you're not happy, this is what you have created, because this is one of the universal laws exactly also, that we are co-creators, so we are creating our reality. So what you have been doing before have created your today. So if you want to change today, it's a high time to change so that tomorrow can change. Otherwise, you keep running in the old pattern, and you keep being miserable, because nothing has changed. But change starts from you, and the change starts now. There is no actually, it's an illusion of yesterday and tomorrow. So the change starts now. So decide for yourself and start changing. I hope to see you on our course.